Hey everyone, Big Mike here again. Welcome back to Quest 64. So, we're still exploring the Glencoe forest. Should I give this some kind of a weird name like the Glencoe forest or something like that? I don't know. I don't know yet. Oh, let's investigate our new technique of evade. See what that does. Ha! Dark Goblins, I will see your agility up and I just see it up. I don't raise it any. Except my agility is still awesomer than yours. Except, I don't know if it is or not, but let's just pretend that it is. Again, in terms of these things, agility isn't going to help us a whole lot, but, it could be useful now and then. Who knows? Alright, it's the battle of the upped agilities now. Whose agility is higher? His is apparently... Ow, ow, ow. Yeah. No! Come on. There we go. That's more like it, Brian. Good boy. Okay, so... Again, just scanning this whole area around. Alright, we went down that way. That's where the cave was. It doesn't look like we can cross anywhere, so let's head back over to the other side. Break on through to the other side. And again, look at how much more HP we have nowadays. It's pretty awesome. So now when we saw those items that were like, up your HP by 100, we were used to be like, nah, that's never going to happen. But, well, here we are now. So, what do we do? Ow. Alright, we should be able to take... Oh. We should be able to take these guys if we just stop missing them. I mean, we're missing you all the time. Missing you. Since you've been right here and not away. We are missing you all the time. Missing you. No matter what my friends say. Wow, that was a very dramatic reading. Is it John Wade or Tom Wade? I forget. One is... I forget who did which. One of them was like in a 70s punk band, weren't they? I don't know. I should ask my mom. She probably knows these. We call. Stop missing, Brian. I'm serious, Brian. You are totally losing your cool points among all your magician friends. Because obviously you're not good at any whacking. I mean, sure you used to be good at it, but apparently you either lost practice or something. I don't know. This is. Alright. One left. 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. Brian! Stop it. Stop it now. There you go. That's a good Brian. How are we doing element-wise? Or spirit-wise? We're doing okay. So, evade, basically is just going to help us up our agility. It will increase our chances of being missed during an attack. But, I'm not convinced how useful it's going to be in the long run. But it might be useful now and then to try it out. So we came this way the first time. Now we need to go back around. Let's try hugging this wall now. And check out what's on this side of the forest. If there's anything. I don't know, it's a pretty big empty place. I'm pretty sure there's... Whoa, there's mummies. That's exciting. Ghost stalkers stalking out the ghosts. And that's why they're called ghost stalkers. Let's try restriction. Hey, it worked. Nice. So what restriction does is it basically immobilizes an enemy and prevents it from attacking at all. You see, so it's gonna skip that mummy's turn the entire way. Obviously, the other ones are still gonna get a chance to attack and stuff. But this one back here, probably not for too many more turns. But it won't have anything to do. Yeah, you see, it just has to skip its turn right now. And sweet. So I would say that is definitely a case where restriction can be useful, but it doesn't always hit. So hey, is that another spirit back there? I am liking this game very, very much. Alright, so we'll up our wind spirit to 10. We already learned evade, but it was a trap. Set apart by the ghost stalkers and the treants and the mummies and the autoboyas and the I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just me, but Treant is not scary. Treant is not scary. I don't know why. I think because I keep imagining that Treant is just like a little girl, you know, in her not high school play, like in her grade school play or something. I don't know. Like everybody always remembers like grade school. I mean, I don't know how often this happens anymore, but I thought you were gonna hit the other guys too, but apparently not. Anyway, when those, like, in grade school, when the little girl dresses up as a tree, and she's like, I'm a tree! One day I'll grow up to be big and strong! Or something like that. Of course, a story about a tree, this is totally an inside joke thing for me. But now it's time for Big Mac's origins of weird inside joke stories. Yay! Okay, so just an inside joke among my family and myself is whenever I need to be doing something of urgency, usually I will just go whoosh. So, question is, where did that come from? Well, that came from a tree. Or more, a better way to say it came from a play that I had to write for freshman year English. Alright, wind is now up to 10, and we have now learned silence. If I remember correctly, silence will basically prevent an enemy from using magic attacks at all. Okay, well, speaking of preventing an enemy from using magic attacks, let's try it. Let's try it on Hot Lips here. And it didn't work. I think it would be really useful if I could, but again, one of the problems with these level 1 attacks is, well, they miss a lot. Like I just missed right there. Big Mac, if you lose to a giant flower with large puckering lips, I'm going to be worried. Okay. How close are we to another spirit? Wow, pretty close, actually. Otherwise, it doesn't look like there's too much left to do here in the Glencoe forest. Obviously, there was that cave, but we really don't have a whole lot of access to that at this point. So, perhaps later in the game, everything will come full circle or something. Who knows? Anyway, let's grab our spirit and let's, like I mentioned, start focusing back on earth and fire. So, there we go. I just did. So, there. Trying to see if there's anything else around here that could potentially be, a place of a spirit, or I'm keeping an eye out. Oh, these flowers. I mean, I know Brian's allergic to these kinds of flowers, but you're just gonna have to deal with them sometimes, Brian. Whack your nose and pray that these things go away. Alright, so. Okay, is it just me, or I think there might be another spirit on the other side? Yep, there's another spirit on the other side of that lake. So, question is, how do we get there? I guess we're gonna have to go this way. So now is the journey to the other side of the lake. Hurrah! Part 2 on Fox. So fortunately for us, these enemies, even though they were whooping our butts earlier, now they're becoming, well, I mean, we can kill them in 2 whacks nowadays. So, I would consider that a victory in many facets. Ooh, let's up Earth to 11, and let's keep rolling. So, of course, after this, once we find that little spirit over here, we're going to have to go back to fighting more dark goblins. Yay. Yeah, you up your agility. Haha. Rolling rock again. Are you the one that I missed the first time? No, maybe. Who knows? It's a mystery. It's a mystery machine. Speaking of mystery machines, have you guys seen those new cartoons on Cartoon Network? The new Scooby-Doo cartoon, the new Looney Tunes cartoon? I don't know what to make of them. I mean, I've only seen a few episodes of each, but I'm not entirely sold. I mean, I know that like the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated is... Stop missing, Brian! Oh, gee, that just took me off on another tangent. But anyway, back to Scooby-Doo. First, I will talk about Scooby-Doo, and then I will talk about Proton John. So, the new Scooby-Doo cartoon, it's okay, I guess, but... I don't know, it's just doing a lot of things differently. Sorry, my voice is going again. Boo! Brian! Brian! Okay, better. Apparently Brian is in need of a serious whacking lesson. Okay, so who wants to be the one to teach Brian how to whack? Exactly. My thoughts exactly. But the new Scooby-Doo cartoon, it's okay. Definitely a lot more dangerous, you know, in terms of its mysteries than previous incarnations. But, you know, I guess just sign of the times. Like, the last episode I saw, like, it basically was a Scooby-Doo version of Saw. You know, like the movies, you know, Saw. Alright, where is that crystal, or where is that spirit? I mean, we came over here because we knew we saw it. So, where is it? Let's up our power staff. Yeah, let's up our whacking ability. Maybe this is the kind of can-do attitude that Brian needs to be reminded of. I'm looking for it. I don't see it anywhere, though. I'm sure it's around. Ooh, 70 on one whack, Brian. Nicely done. Oh, man, I got all these guys in, like, a row. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's try this. I've got these guys all in a row. I know they are rock type, so... let's just try this. It worked surprisingly well. Okay, so now I can get off of the thing. And as soon as I find that element, I am out of here. Ow. Brian! Stop missing! Okay, and also, Looney Tunes show, it's okay, but it's just a little weird. You know, Yosemite Sam singing karaoke in his underwear to Cheap Trick. Not one of those things I ever really needed to see in my life, but... Wait, there it is. Haha! Yes, okay. Let's do fire up to 12. Any new fire attacks? Doesn't look like it. That's okay. So, I think that's all there is over here in this corner of the room. So, as far as I know, we're done with Glencoe Forest for now. And we got more baddies. I think what I'm just going to do is I'm going to just cut the video here. I'll fight these baddies off screen. And then we'll reconvene shortly. Alright? I think that sounds like a fair plan. Okay, Big Mac saying. Later.